Hi, my name is Serraile. Thank you for coming to see my talk about my book, Beyond Success with Serraile. And I am recording this, and I will tell you where you can find a recording. It'll be on my YouTube channel. It's called the Entrepreneur Zone. The Entrepreneur Zone. Entrepreneur, you can say that 10 times, you never get it right, but it's called the Entrepreneur Zone. That's the name of my channel. And I will be putting up stuff about entrepreneurship, mindset, how you get things done. And so, excuse me a second here. Pardon me for that. So, if you're watching, I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna talk to you about my book. Let me take a little swig here. And it's all about your mindset, your success. And you know what? A lot of people think beyond success is just, driving in exotic cars and stuff like that. That's only part of it. Because the main thing is when you build a relationship with the people that you are with, especially the ones you help them become successful, that is more, I think, more valuable than anything else. You can be successful right now. It's basically what you need to do is think about what you want to do right now, not when it happens. And a lot of people make that mistake that if you feel like, well, when I hit the lottery, then I'll do all that stuff. No, it's about being. You have to actually be what you want to be. You're going to have to think the way you want to be. You have to actually check yourself and be guiding you. It's a course, it's a compass. You got to keep that certain direction. And the compass that gets you where you want to go is right here in your mind. And it's the power of the mind that gets you where you want to be. And there are people that have lost everything, got everything back because they made a decision they're going to give it back. And they came back strong. So be prepared to just work, because if it came easy, you could lose it real quickly. So learn how to work to get that success, because if you have a setback, you can get it back. So like I said, my book, you can find it on Amazon. And I told you I was going to give you a free gift. And the key thing is you got to watch this all the way down to the end, because at the end, I'm going to give you the requirement. And you have to watch it all the way to the end. If you inbox me without this, this certain requirement, or first of all, you need please friend me and then inbox me. As if you watch me on Facebook, or if you're on Instagram, you can just, you can find my, it's easy to find. You can go find my real estate page. It's Berkshire Hathaway Kavari Group, Andre Berkshire Hathaway, or Andre Serraile Berkshire Hathaway Kavari Group. So this is what I want to do. I just want to let you know that the book can be something as a jump, as a starting point. And also, I forgot to tell you the free gift. Okay, I guess I better tell you what the free gift is. Okay. See this card, this gift card? It's a $100 gift card, and you could use it on travel. So if you watch this all the way to the end, and I'll tell you how to get it. You watch it all the way to the end, and I'll tell you how to do it. Then I can actually either mail it to you, if you like, mail it to your office, or I can send it to you by email. Just leave your email address. So now I got that out the way. I hope everybody's paying attention now. And so I'm going to talk to you about a book. This book came about because a mindset I had developed. And the reason why my mindset has been developed to become an entrepreneur is because a long time ago, two people were born. One was born in 1930. That was my dad. And the other one was my mom, born in 1935. Now, they lived in a small town in Louisiana. And my dad had to, my grandparents, or my dad's parents, they split up when my father was like 5 years old. So my dad grew up in a single family home, single parent home. My grandmother. My grandmother was a maid. She made $10 a week or $40 a month as a maid. So my father at an early age learned about hard work and contributing. And so he was blessed to have my great uncle, who is my grandmother's brother. He had a insurance company, and so he took on the role of being a father figure for my dad. And so my dad used to do stuff like do the paper routes, and what he ended up doing was he got tired of it, got tired of my grandmother working $10 a week. So he went into the Navy, and after he went to the Navy, he came back from the Korean War. He had basically had enough money, and he helped my grandmother out. And then after when my father came back from the Korean War, he met my mom, married my mom, and then he went into the Air Force. Now I'm just going through my story real quick because they had made a decision that they didn't want to live like what's happening in their hometown. In their hometown, everybody just did what they could, work, and my parents wanted something better. So the bottom line was this: they made a decision. So my mom at the time, back in the day, really going to college was a really big thing. It still is too, but there's some other aspects about college. I might talk about that later, later thing. So my dad went into the Air Force, and mind you, by this time, my parents didn't have any. They had a high school education. Well, actually, I take that back. My dad, he quit high school to go into the Navy, so he didn't even have a high school education. So take note of that. So he sent for my mom, and when my dad was in the Air Force, he was in Germany. Just kind of overstepped the story, but he was in Germany. Sent for my mom, and my brother and myself were born in Germany. We came back to the States. My sister was born in California, and then our parents made a plan. My mom started school at Grambling State University. My dad was in Vietnam. He was working in Thailand on flight line, fixing airplanes. And these airplanes were doing the bombing missions over in Vietnam. So my dad was able to send money to send my mom to school. So, long story short, they got back together, they moved to Las Vegas, and that's how I ended up in Las Vegas. But you see, that's only part of it. You see, I have already scripted myself to become an entrepreneur because of my actions. I just didn't see anything. I didn't, my parents didn't say, oh, don't do this, or don't do that. I mean, I just had a vision. Just like my father, he had a vision to do better. And so what happened was I used to do things like sell candles. I had to sell these candles, 10 candles to get a t-shirt. It was 12, maybe 12 candles. And I get this polo shirt for my band. So that was the goal, to get the polo shirt. So I went from house to house. And I think I remember going to at least 100, maybe 150 houses. Every weekend I would go to a section of my neighborhood And you know what? I ended up selling all those candles. And you know what? That is the foundation of becoming an entrepreneur. See, people are scripted today just to go to work, get a job, and you know, that somehow, I'm not trying to be down on the education system, but they really teach you to become, you know, a worker, you know, and it's a well-kept secret that, not a kept secret, but we've been, how can I say, indoctrinated to believe that to become successful, you go to college and get a good job, and then you retire. Well, that's not really necessarily true. So that's why with my other exercises, see, I don't want to go through my whole story. If you can get my book, you'll understand why I became the way I am today, and the reason why I have the fortitude to do what I want to have. And I want to preface this. I just want to let you know that you are where you want to be because you made the decision, whether you like it or not. It's because whatever you're scripted with, whoever you hang around with, whatever you read, whatever you watch, whatever you look at, kind of movies you look at, that's the reason why you are at this point. And you can't blame nobody else. But a lot of people, they want to blame a lot of stuff, and that's the main thing you cannot do. You can't be a person that will condemn, complain, and criticize, because once you do that, and it's the reason why I wanted to tell you about that, and it's because that's why you are where you are today. So, like I said, when I started embarking these activities, I already had made a decision that I was going to be going into business. And even though I love music, there's a story about, like I said, if you get my book, it'll show you why I didn't become a musician. And so it's because, I actually listened to people when I was young. See, that's the key thing is, as we get older, we think that, everything, you think that, when you get older, you know a lot. And that's the problem. You gotta always be in the mode of learning. And I want to tell you one other thing. Your appearance really makes a difference. Now, of course, you see a lot of people, successful people, they're wearing t-shirt, jeans, or regular dress shirt and some slacks or whatever. That's cool too. That's business casual. But you know what? How would you feel if you saw the President of the United States come up to the podium to give a speech or speak on yes, we're going through a little crisis here. And what if he walked up with a t-shirt and jeans and his hat and a hat that's on backwards? Would you really respect that president or that leader if he walked up in a Hawaiian shirt, some jeans, and some sandals, and he wants to talk about the world problems or how to solve problems? I don't think most people would really watch that talk. So what I'm trying to tell you is, this is the reason why I am dressed the way I'm dressed. Every time I see some of the most successful people in the world, when they go on camera or they're being interviewed, you notice they're dressed appropriately. Meaning, one person, Warren Buffett, have you ever seen him in t-shirts and jeans and flip-flops and a hat on backwards? You've never seen him do that. So I just want to preface that one thing. You have to dress appropriately if you want to be successful. I'm a realtor, and I'm with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services and Kavari Group, and it would really look kind of shady if I came to somebody to talk about selling their home and I have a white t-shirt on and some shorts and flip-flops, and I walk in and say, here, sign this listing agreement, I'm gonna sell your home. They would just show me the door. So that's just one aspect, dressing for success. Now I'm gonna talk to you about the other aspect, thinking for success. Thinking for success, okay? And the reason why I want to tell you that is because, let me take my book. The reason why a lot of people fail is their I hope you can see that. I hope that's not backwards, but it's your mindset, your blueprint, so to speak, your mental blueprint. Whatever you think, that's where you're headed. So I just had a little talk with somebody not too long ago. The reason why people fall in to a trap is because they continue to focus on what's wrong instead of focus on what's right. And that's what made me turn myself around. I have actually, accomplished some things, and it's not actually over yet. But the bottom line is this: I made a decision that I was going to focus on where I want to be, where I want to go, and what I want to accomplish. And it's just a few steps that you need to actually do that. And if you do this every day, you'll start seeing maybe a 360-degree turnaround in your life, like I've seen. Now, a lot of people will say, well, Andre, where's your Lamborghini? No, it's up here. If you are watching me and you expected me to pull out $10,000 and show off and everything like that, you're not having the right mindset. Because as easy as I make that money, that's as easy as I can lose it. So I'm not here to just tell you to show off. The bottom line is this: you have to be. You have to be. You have to be what you want to be first. You have to have that mindset that I will accomplish this or accomplish that. You have to be it. Then you do. Take action. Then you'll have. So that's what the bottom line is. Be what you want. Be. Just made a decision that I will be this. Now, everybody's form of success is different. So I can't say my success or your success. Nobody has a definition of the success, but you have your own definition. Make sure you go by your own definition. So be, then do, take action, and then you'll have. And that's what I was doing, and I still am doing. I decided I'm going to be where I want to be. I want to go where I want to go. So I take the action. I do it. Now I'm on my way to have it. But you know what? Once I have the certain goals that I've achieved, I'm going to set new goals. So the mindset, your mindset is definitely connected to your goals. So if you work on your goals, pardon me a second here. If you work on your goals, let me check my lunch here. If you work on your goals and focus on your goals, that's what gets you where you want to go. Now you have long-term goals and you have short-term goals. And using the short-term goals are the ones that are the generating the activity that's going to generate the success to get to the long-term goals. You know what? That was the biggest thing I learned from going to college. And it wasn't marketing or, psychology. I have about 35 hours in psychology. I went to school to become, to work on management. I actually am a business management major, graduated with a BS degree in business management. So that's why I went to school. I wanted to learn how to do business. You come to find out there's a lot of stuff in school, colleges don't teach you anything. They give you some basics, but learn about accounting and stuff. But the rubber meets the road when you hit the pavement, and you have to actually seek out the knowledge. And a lot of people that graduate college, they stop reading. That's the main thing here. That's another thing I want to talk to you about. Reading. Read books. Read books. The most successful people in the world read books, and they still read today. The most successful people in the world read books, and they still read today. That's your asset. And if you just go ahead, you have the opportunity to access all the information you want by reading books. Now, some people like audiobooks, or they go online, stuff like that. But to me, I like to have a physical book, because then I can write, I can earmark, I can mark a certain spot in the book where I can go back and reference it. That's just my preference. Anyway, so you set your goals, you read books, and you have your mindset. Those are the three things. And so I'm just giving you the basis of what I believe, and you know what? You can go to a lot of these people that speak on success, motivational speakers. They all say the same thing. But you know what? I just wanted to take a responsibility to tell you the same thing too, because a lot of people know me, and hopefully that if you just take it for what it's worth, you take what I say is what it's worth, and then go and compare it to some of these people. And you'll find out that I'm right. I saw Les Brown speak. Everything that I'm talking about, I've learned from watching people like Les Brown. I've seen George Foreman speak, and I learned a lot from him speak. It's not really where you start, it's where you end up. And that's the key thing. So let's see what I'm doing on time here. Well, I just wanted to tell you that the reason why I got this book, why I became an author, is because I made a decision. I made a decision that I was going to write a book. Also, along with that was, and here's the key things that I've used. I get up in the morning and I will read a set of action. Let me go back. I wouldn't read, I would pray. Then after I have my prayer meditation, I will read my statements to myself in the mirror, eye to eye. And what it does is, when you start programming your subconscious, you're going to go where that subconscious is where you program it. If you're programming it to get up and you watch the news and stuff like that, guess what? You won't take the action. So I program myself with the statements. Then I do something physical. I do a little workout, whatever, eat. And then once you do that, those 3 steps I'm telling you about, after you do that, then you do money generating activities. That's especially if you're in business. Now, if it's other activity, if you're writing a book, you gotta do a book generating activities. That means spending 1 or 2 hours a day sitting down writing that book. So when I made those decisions, I decided that's what's going to happen. And so all the things I was thinking about, a book and everything, it wasn't an accident. I had met my publisher online, and then I took action. They told me if I wouldn't have took action, they would never sign me on as an author. But I took action. And that's the key thing, is continue to take action, you will win. So those are just the basics what I'm talking about my book, how the book came about. I will be doing some further talks. And so you can go to the Entrepreneur Zone if you watch me all the way through, and it's on YouTube. I will put this up on YouTube, and I'll be doing some more talks. And since you watch, anybody that's watched all the way through, my book, you can find my book right here. Show the whole picture of it. That's the name of my book, Beyond Success with Andre Serraile. You can find it on Amazon. It's easy to find. I'll put the link in the description when I post this to YouTube. Now, if you watched all the way through and you watched me, and I put it this way: if you watched this YouTube all the way through, if you just put in the comment section in YouTube, or just send me a message, or put it in the comment section on this Facebook, whatever it is, this Facebook or whatever. If you could just inbox me these 2 words. Beyond success. If you send me those 2 words, and also I need either a physical address if you want. Okay, if you feel uncomfortable with that, then send me an email. Give me an email address, and I will send you. Where is it? Did I put it in my pocket? Let me show you. I'm gonna send you this gift card. See this gift card here? Okay, it's worth $100, and you can put it on travel. And when I send you the information, I send you the website that I partnered up with. And so, if you watched me this far, thanks for watching. You know, send the words Beyond Success to me on Facebook if you're a friend with me on Facebook, or put Beyond Success in the comment section on YouTube. And like I said, if you watched it all the way through, put Beyond Success, I'll send you that gift card. But it's only going to be for a limited time. And after that, I'm not going to send you a card anymore. And so I'll give you a date that you can actually get this card. You know, the limited. I'll give the time period, and after that date, you can't get the card. And then if you want the card, then let me know, and then we'll discuss how you can get the card if you want. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Remember, your mindset is your compass that gets you to success. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do anything. If you're around people like that, then they're not your friend. At least if they believe that you can't do it, but they're actually still supporting you, well, then keep them around, because you are actually where you want to be because of the associations you have and what you put in here. Thanks for watching.